Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. In today's matchup, we've got a pair of wide receivers who certainly want to be targeted throughout the game. It's Garçon's Redskins going up against Brown Steelers. It's a cold one in our nation's capital as we're off to FedEx Field in Landover to hook up with our commentators, Jim Nance and Phil Simms.
The leaders of the AFC North are set now to kick it away and get this game started. We're underway here. And Williams has got it. And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21. There's been all kinds of build-up and anticipation, and now the rookie quarterback heads onto the field for his first series.
Yeah, I think things have changed so much over the years. These quarterbacks, especially these rookies, they're so much more ready to play than previous years. They get to throw the football a lot in college, a lot in high school, so they come in the NFL to prepared and ready to go.
First down at the 21. Reed's got it on a pass, had some heat on
it. Nice job that time by the tight end, makes the catch, and you got to look out for him now in the NFL. Remember, they're usually the closest receiver to the quarterback. Quarterback gets in trouble, he's going to look for the tight end.
First and 10. They'll go Crown. Tackle down right around the 48.
So many times you watch football games and coaches just give up too early on the run game. Well, they'll keep it going today. After that run, decent pickup by the running back.
Looks like they're in press coverage here. Strong eye handoff here.
Always a chess match early in the game to see what your opponent is going to do. Good run that time by the offense. They pick up good yards. Maybe the defense will have to start crowding the line of scrimmage more.
Turbin in the backfield. Single back set. First down and 10. Garçon's there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it.
Wide receivers in the NFL, hey, they can catch it, but also they can break tackles. What a job that time by the wide receiver.
Here's the first snap after the big play. To the ground. Shazier's able to read that play and make the hit.
What a job by the defense down on the goal line. They were playing run all the way. It was a run. They got the penetration, and they tackled the runner for a loss.
Second and goal from the 8. Tosses the football. A first drive and a first touchdown. And the early momentum in their favor as that touchdown puts them in front here in the first.
Oh, I love that word, momentum. The Big Mo, and Big Mo is on their side. That is a great thing to have and a good feeling as a football team.
Bays running this one out. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. Roethlisberger's the man in charge of the offense here today, and he's been one of the best performers in the league this season when it comes to passing yards. Roethlisberger's lined up. 2 tight ends set. Bell's got it on the handoff. Wilson's there that time for the tackle.
Bell is a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down. The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
Miller's going to pull in the bullet pass. Wilson's in on the tackle.
Roethlisberger's job is to sell that play fake, and boy, did he do it that time. It fooled the defense, and they get the completion.
They come to the line, and it's first down. That long gain sets them up here on this play. Ellington's going to take the handoff now. And that's a 2-yard gain. Here's the Steelers' offense. They've got a rushing attack that's hovering right around league average this season. The football sits at the 34. Second down and 8. Jason Hatcher wraps up the quarterback.
You know you got a good defense when you can hit the quarterback and sack him when you're only sending your defensive front and no blitzers.
So they get to the quarterback on that last play. Third down coming up. Roethlisberger's got it in the gun. Roethlisberger and Miller with that combination. He's brought down. That's going to bring up fourth down.
Good job by the defense. Staying in the right spots. They give up the short pass. They make the tackle. And now we have fourth down coming up.
No good. An empty trip for the offense. Midway through the first, and that field goal certainly could have erased some of the poor play up to this point. But instead, another miscue.
Jim, it just went from bad to worse. Anytime you miss a field goal, it's just an emotional letdown for the whole team and the coaching staff also.
The Redskins snap it at the 36. And he is tackled down at the 38-yard line. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry. Here's a look at the Redskins offense. They don't scare anyone when it comes to their running attack. After the 2-yard carry, it sets up second down and 8. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. They'll run it here. And tackled down at the 43-yard line.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
2 tight ends on the field here. The Redskins take it from the 43. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
I think as time has gone on, more and more coaches and teams, we see them going for it on fourth and short. But this decision, you're winning the game, fourth and short, you're near midfield. I don't think you go for it. Don't let the pressure of the fans or your players get into your mind. Put the football away. That's the right decision.
And not a favorable bounce this time as it's headed to the end zone for a touchback. First down at the 20. Kerrigan with the sack.
Every defense is looking for somebody to hit the quarterback, and the best person to do it is the defensive end. What a good job that time by him.
The Redskins defense now is going to go nickel. Roethlisberger from the gun. And Miller fails to make the catch. Here's a look at the Redskins lineup on defense. They have been shredded this year by opposing quarterbacks who have found a way to beat up on this secondary. Roethlisberger's back in shotgun formation. The Steelers get a first down.
Steelers put themselves in a terrible situation, third and long, but you know what? They got a lot of talent on the offensive side, and that was an awesome job of picking up that first down.
This play set up by the long gainer. Staying with the passing game on first down. He's going to be tackled right around the 42-yard line.
That's a good job by the receiver, running the drag route across the field. These are not easy throws for the quarterback, but he sticks it right on him for the completion.
Bell's taking the handoff. The Steelers' offense is still out there as we get the second quarter underway. Third down. The Steelers come to the line. First down marker is at the 48. Johnson's got it. First down.
That's a really good throw and catch, and they get the first down, Jim. That's what you want to do. Pick up that first down. Now you give your offense 3 more opportunities.
First down at the 50. Bell's handed the football.
Bell's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
This will be second down. The Steelers now move the chains.
This is a route that's not run enough in the NFL, the corner route. So many times, receivers just go across the field, they go short. But when you make these double moves like that, you get wide open, and what a throw by the quarterback.
Roethlisberger's now completed 4 in a row. Coming to the line at the 35. First down here after the completion. Ben Roethlisberger dropping back in shotgun formation. Brown's got it on a pass that had some heat. That's his first reception today.
Well, the quarterback has such great confidence in the receiver. And why not? He's talented, and every time the football... The offense is so close right here. They just need to show a little power and punch this in the end zone and get that touchdown.
The long drive continues. Goal line defense on the field. And he's in for the touchdown. Midway through the second quarter, and they've managed to tie this game.
Yeah, you know what happens when you tie a game up in a situation like this midway in the second quarter? It just gives you confidence in everything that you prepared to do during the week of practice. So both teams got to be feeling good. This should be fun to watch.
Defense.
That's going to be a costly penalty running into the kicker. Jackson's going to drop to a knee here, so this will come out to the 20. The Redskins offense failed to muster a single first down the last time they had it. Let's see if their offense this time can create a few sparks.
Well, you know the coaches were upset at them when they went to the sideline, so the sense of urgency is there. You should be fired up, and I expect a better drive this time. You got to be agile when you make these kind of catches, running these short drag routes across the field. That time we saw the agility of the receiver. Nice catch.
Here we go.
The Redskins snap it up at the 26. And this won't even get back to the line. They'll end up losing one.
The Steelers defensive coordinator, my gosh, he is one happy guy. Anytime you get in the backfield and stop a runner and make him lose yards, that's some good stuff.
Here we go. 38.
3rd and 5. And it's caught by Jordan Reed. And now we'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play. The Redskins have leaned on their tight end in the passing game to this point. Reed's been a big target, and he's making some big plays.
Oh, he is making some big plays. And any time when you have a tight end good, and just remember this, he is the closest receiver to the quarterback, So his chances of catching the football, they go up, and he's taking advantage of it. Well, I know this feeling. When a blitzer's coming, nobody's there to block him. There's nothing you can do as a quarterback, but try to protect yourself because you're going down.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. The Redskins have it at the 44. Turbin takes the pass.
Plays are not always going to be perfect. Tight coverage, good throw by the quarterback, and a nice job by the receiver. Catching the football, breaking the tackle, and getting down the field for a few extra yards.
Let's see how they back up the big play here. Jones going to secure the handoff. They jam it in on the goal line. Touchdown. Midway through the second quarter, they put themselves in front with that touchdown, Phil.
Hey, that touchdown could be a difference maker in this game. You never know. So really well called by the offensive coordinator and executed perfectly by the offensive players.
The Redskins defense will now be ready to get on the field. Their offense moved the ball over 80 yards on that last drive. Really no answer for them on what was a very impressive drive. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Steelers coming back onto the field on offense. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it.
Listen, momentum is on their side. When you have that going for you, keep the defense guessing at what you're going to do. So I think it's very important to stay aggressive in this situation.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. First down at the 24. They are in on Bell. He ends up picking up 3. And we've reached the 2-minute warning. And now as we come back to the field, we're looking at a defense trying to maintain a lead going into the break. The Steelers from the 27. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day. First down at the 36. Once again, a running play. Second down here after that run play.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
Roethlisberger gets it to his tight end, Heath Miller. 3rd catch today so far. Double tight end formation. First down at the 42. And it's swatted away. After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down. The Redskins defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Roethlisberger's going to take it from the gun. It's Spaeth on the receiving end. It's 3rd down coming up. Has the reception all alone.
So far, wonderful execution in this drive. When you get a chance to get out of bounds, here the offensive player got the yardage, had a chance, gets out of the bound, stops the clock. Good job by the offense.
From inside the red zone. Ben Roethlisberger will take the snap out of the gun. 1st and 10. Almost made the catch, but the collision jarred it loose.
Ellington's really hit hard that time. And I know the football hit his hands, but when a defender times it perfectly like that, with that much power and speed going into that receiver, you are going to let that football go. That's human nature. Really good job by the defensive player. Quarterback should have never thrown at that time. Even though he completes the pass, he should have seen the defense was right there. A loss of a couple yards.
The Steelers come to the line, and they put their receivers in a bunch formation. Roethlisberger finds Miller. That's his 5th catch of the day.
Some good play calls so far in this drive by the offensive coordinator. His team is down, but they are marching down the field.
Roethlisberger's completion percentage, 80% on the day. Defense ready in the goal line formation on this one. Johnson jams it across the goal line for the touchdown. And just before the half, they battled back and tied the game. That could do a whole lot for the mood of that locker room at the break, Phil.
No question, Jim. It just gives you an emotional lift to find a way to tie a football game up right before halftime. That was a nice drive and a good job done by the offense.
Jackson's got it. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Redskins will try to continue this scoring onslaught as a shootout has developed on both sides of the field.
I have a little advice for the offensive coordinator. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it. Keep the pedal to the metal. Your players are playing great, and let them keep rolling.
We've reached halftime, and we'll be sending it back to our studio and Larry Ridley as we continue with the NFL on EA Sports. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Steelers back on the field with their offense now. They've scored on each of their last 2 drives and have to be feeling pretty confident right now at the start of this one.
Yeah, it is amazing what the mind can do sometimes on the football field. You go out there and you score, and you feel like nothing can stop you. So it would not be surprised to see him to go out there and have success again.
Antonio Brown has the catch. Can you believe how steady and reliable this guy is?
He is. What's the phrase for it? He is money, Jim Nance. Man, he pays off every single time. You throw the football near him, he'll make the catch.
Roethlisberger's completion percentage, 80% on the day. That's second down coming up. The Redskins lined up in the nickel.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
D'Angelo Hall makes the hit.
When you play a cover 3 defense, you protect against the deep pass, but the problem is all the underneath stuff is wide open, and the quarterback is taking advantage of that.
Roethlisberger's now completed 4 in a row. Ellington is tackled down, this time for 7. The Steelers take it from the 28. Ellington on the screen. He's in for the touchdown, but hold on a minute. There's a flag down. There's a flag away from the football.
Holding offense.
The defense will take the penalty.
Always manage the football game. You got to be thinking about it all the time if you're the quarterback. It's a tie game. You're down in here in the red zone. Be careful with the football. You at least want to get 3 points out of this.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Roethlisberger from the gun. Adines, the one who made the big stop.
Oh, my gosh, it is the worst thing you can do on the offensive side. This drives coaches crazy. When you get down near the goal line, you run the football and you lose yards. That's just not being tough enough.
Second and goal from the 5. And they are in on Bell.
Well, that last play almost got them in here, and when you look at this, what do? Well, you just want to punch it in. There's a lot of different scenarios. You can do a play-action fake, probably get somebody wide open, or have a running back just jump over the top for the touchdown.
Bells, touchdown, Pittsburgh Steelers. That's his second touchdown today. And at just about the midway mark of the third quarter, they are out in front thanks to that touchdown.
When you score a touchdown somewhere in the mid-third quarter, what that does for your football team, you start thinking about ways that we can close the deal so we can find a way to get this game over with and still be in the lead. It's up to the defense. Be aggressive and make it happen.
Jackson's going to run this one out. Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21. Playing press coverage to the outside. Turbin in the backfield. Single back set. Handoff. Trying to fight through right up the middle of the field. Second down and 10. Gets the handle here. That tackle was made at the 27-yard line. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day. Reads the receiver, sent out wide to the left. The Redskins from the 27. He's brought down. That's going to bring up fourth down. The Redskins call for the punt. Touchback now as the ball comes out to the 20. The Steelers offense taking the field again. They got everything they could out of that last possession, Phil. A solid touchdown drive.
Yeah, what a productive day so far for the offense. They're mixing it up well. They got confidence. The quarterback's throwing it well. This is a very good game so far.
Bells marked down at the 27.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
The Steelers from the 27. Oh, and almost picked off that time.
Nice job that time by the defensive player. He is all over the receiver in this man-to-man coverage, and there was just nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football.
The Steelers from the 27. That's been the story of this game. Another third down conversion to move the chains.
Good job by the offense picking up a first down there. They've been terrific all day long. They're winning the football game, and they are tiring this defense out.
Now first and 10. Looking long. And a flag is down.
Pass interference. Defense.
Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
Bells tackled down after a gain of 7.
The Steelers know once they get inside the 20-yard line, you have to be able to run the football also. It can't be pass, pass, pass all the time. The offensive line comes through. Good, solid run that time.
Second down, 3 for the first. Has it. Touchdown. And a comeback now is going to have to be a monumental one. That touchdown has them looking in pretty good shape.
Yeah, they look like they're on good shape on the offensive side, but listen, no lead is safe in this league, so you got to be alert. Be alert for trick plays and things that you haven't seen yet.
Williams is going to start his return. And The tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Redskins offense coming back onto the field here, desperately trying to avoid a repeat of their last drive when they had the quick 3-and-out.
I'll tell you what, if they go 3-and-out again, you know what's going to happen? Those defensive players are going to be looking at them as they come off the field. You're putting us back out there already, so it's important to get a drive, give your defense a little rest.
The Redskins will take the snap from the 25. Incomplete. The hit jarred the ball loose.
Well, but it's 3rd and long. I'll just say this, be very careful on the offensive side.
3rd and 10 coming up.
Here we go.
The Redskins will take the snap from the 25. 2 hands on the football and has the catch. That's his first reception today.
Well, when your team is behind, what do? Just come out there and get a first down. That's a nice job by the offense.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. Here's the handoff. Running room. A foot race to the end zone. Touchdown!
Anytime you see a long run for a touchdown, what you got to look for is blocking downfield. Nice job by the wide receivers and everybody hustling, making a block and a long touchdown run.
The Steelers' kickoff return team is on the field. After seeing their defense surrender some points, the score's 28-21. The Steelers seemingly had everything going early with the passing game, but it's been a big change since. Roethlisberger's tried to adjust to the defense, but it hasn't worked out.
Well, he's tried, but listen, there's nothing he can do about the offensive line. It's not been as sharp, and I'll tell you what, when an offensive line is not sharp, our quarterback's going to lose confidence.
Here's the football marked at the 47. First down at the 47. Kerrigan with the sack. Ellington lined up as the single back. The Steelers have it at the 44. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one.
Steelers offense, they know it's more than just about their defense. The offense did a good job that time picking up the first down. That's what you want to do. You got a small lead in the second half. Keep getting those first downs and eat that clock up.
Roethlisberger's completion percentage, 80% on the day. Final quarter underway now with this snap. The reception by Martavis Bryant. That's reception number 2 for him.
Roethlisberger selling this play big time. The defense, they go for the run fake, and that's why he has time to throw the football and makes the completion. Good job. Jim, the offensive coordinator, has done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. They're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
Smith in on the tackle.
Steelers had a nice play designed that time that pulled the defense, and they get the pass completion for a nice pickup.
Roethlisberger's now completed 4 in a row. So they complete one, and still it's second down. Miller's playing out of position in the backfield here. Ellington's taking the handoff.
That was a predictable play call here in the fourth quarter. You got a little lead, and you're trying to run the football to run out the clock, but the defense is ready and stopped it for a short game.
Johnson's handed the football. The Steelers get a first down.
Good job by the offense getting the first down in the red zone. Now it becomes tricky. Can you deceive the defense where you get a chance to get a score?
First and goal from the 2. Ellington's going to secure the handoff.
What a job by the defense down on the goal line. They were playing run all the way. It was a run. They got the penetration, and they tackled the runner for a loss.
The defense loading up on the line, getting set for this snap. Power surge, touchdown. And with less than a quarter to play, it's going to be very difficult to catch them at this point.
Yeah, the chances of a comeback have almost gone to impossible. But I'll say this on the offensive side. Don't take any chances and see if you can just find a way to march down the field to score to keep this game going.
Jack Got a chance for a return. And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Redskins will try to answer right back here with another touchdown. Both offenses dominating the game right now. It's been a while since we've had a drive that hasn't ended in a touchdown, Phil.
You're right, Jim. The offenses are dominating, and you look at the defensive players, they are truly on their heels. They don't know what's coming, and they don't know what to do.
First down at the 21. Finds Reed. Reed's brought down after picking up 6 on this play.
Jim, here in the fourth quarter, when you're down, what you want to do is just keep that football moving. That time it's a short throw. He gets the completion. Good job.
Turbin in the backfield. Single back set. 2nd and 4. Turbin with the grab. And bringing him down, it's Lawrence Timmons.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, the quarterback had time and throws it down the field for another completion.
Reed's on the right side, split out wide. 1st and 10. Had it for a moment, but then lost it on the hit.
Let's just tell it like it is, Jim Nance. His receiver's not a very tough guy because he gets hit. It should have been a complete pass. When he gets hit, he just throws that football on the ground, and the pass is incomplete.
Second and 10. Handoff made. Tackles made, and the first down is picked up. As we've seen today, this is a team that's dedicated to the run, and it's paid off with some very good stats on the ground.
Well, it shows you what the coach thinks. He believes in running the football, and when you believe in it, what happens to your football team? They become tough, and they have shown that toughness here today. That's why they have such a good ground game going.
Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
The Redskins coaching staff, they have been smart today. They are keeping everybody off balance. Even me, I thought for sure they would run the football. But no, they come out on first down. They throw it. They pick up solid yards. Good job by them.
Pass complete, but did not get them the first, so it's 2nd down now. From the gun. Look at that concentration.
Well, the quarterback showed off his arm strength that time, didn't he? He put the football right on the money, on a line, right into the receiver's hands.
The Redskins have it at the 29. Catch made. Still not taken down.
Jim, they got momentum on their side right now. They are making everything work. That was a nice play. They pick up another first down, and they got a good drive going here. Jim, when you get inside the other team's red zone, inside the 20-yard line, and you're down some points, you're thinking touchdown in these situations.
And now we reach the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes left in this one. We're back now for the end of the fourth quarter. Second and goal from the 1. He will not get away. He's taken down for the sack.
Always try to save the timeout or timeouts when you can, and one way to do it is go to the hurry-up offense. Good job.
Touchdown. This game is tight. Clearly, they're not ready to give up the fight just yet, but that touchdown may have come just a little bit too late.
Well, you know, Jim, it's never too late in the NFL. I mean, listen, I remember one time we had a lead late against the San Francisco 49ers. I thought the game was over. You know what happens. Hey, Joe Montana to Jerry Rice. That's right. I still can remember. He throws a long touchdown to win the game, so you got to hang in there and fight to the end.
Hayward Bayes not going to test the coverage here as he makes the fair catch.
The Steelers take the field again on offense. They'll be looking for a repeat of their last drive. They came away with a touchdown and really had the defense on its heels.
Well, it's going to be hard to repeat what they just did because it looked so easy and it was well done by their offense. And I think when you talk about situations like this, it really comes down to one thing. Can the offensive line continue to dominate?
And that's a gain of 9. They call for the timeout to stop the clock. Second and short following the run. Bell takes his spot in the backfield. The Steelers step up to the line, employing now their jumbo package. They immediately call for a timeout. First down on the way. Ben Roethlisberger takes a look down from under center. Will go ground. Picks up about 5. The Redskins will stop the clock here with this timeout, needing to preserve time. And it's now second down and 5 after running it on first down. Roethlisberger comes out in the pistol. Bell's got it on the handoff. And he's brought down right at the 43. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Great call here by the coach in this situation. Keep running the football. Keep that clock moving. You have the lead. Just tell your quarterback to tell everybody on offense this. Hold on to the football and don't have a penalty where you can stop that clock.
They want to keep feeding him the football. The Steelers coaching staff probably wouldn't mind avoiding these close games every week, but right now they're winning another tightly contested game.
Well, sure, I'm sure they wouldn't mind the blowout victories, but that's not going to happen. I think everybody in this league knows it's how you do in the close game that defines what you're going to be. Are you going to be a playoff team or a team that doesn't make the playoffs?
And they are in on Bell. So they keep the winning streak alive with a win here today.
Not a surprise, this winning streak. It's happened because the quarterback's playing well. They're playing terrific defense. Everything is working right. They are going to be tough to beat.
For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long for now.